Last week, our story was about a man named Abram, who was a very faithful man to God, and God had great things in plan for him. He had told Abram to leave his land and go to a new one that God had promised him. And he had also told Abram that he was going to give him a son. But Abram was very old at that time, and he wasn't quite understanding what God was meaning. So today's story is about the promise of that son again, and now God has changed his name to Abraham. One day, while Abraham was sitting under the trees in the heat of the day, he looked over and he saw 3 men standing in the road. So Abraham ran to them and he said, "Sirs, come to my house. I will give you water to wash your feet and give you some food, and then after you've eaten, you can be on your way." And so they said, "Okay, do as you say." Well, now Abraham thought that these were regular men, but the Bible says one was the Lord and 2 angels. But Abraham did not know that. He thought they were just men. And so Abraham ran to the tent, and he said to Sarah, Sarah, make the best bread that you can. We have visitors." So Sarah went in to make the best bread. And then Abraham went out and he got the best meat, and he gave it to his helper, and he said, "Make this best meat so we can give it to our visitors." And so that is what they did. Sarah made bread for the people that were here. And the helper made the meat, and they also brought them some milk to drink. While they were eating, the Lord said to Abraham, "Where is your wife, Sarah?" And Abraham said, "She's in the tent." Now Sarah was listening to what they were saying. And the Lord said to Abraham, "This time next year, you will have your son be born." Well, Sarah heard that, and she started laughing. "What? I'm going to have a baby? That's just silly. I'm too old, and Abraham's too old. We can't have a baby." But Sarah did not know that the Lord could hear what she said. And he said, "Why are you laughing?" And Sarah said, "I wasn't laughing," because she was afraid, so she lied. And the Lord said, "Yes, you were laughing, but this time next year, you will have a baby." So, after they got through eating, the 3 people left. Well, soon after that, Sarah found out that yes, she was going to have a baby. So after the time when a baby could grow and be born, then Sarah and Abraham had their little baby boy, and they named him Isaac. And the name Isaac means laughter, because when the Lord told Sarah she was going to have a baby, she laughed. So now her baby's name, Isaac, means laughter. And he was the baby that God had promised Abraham all that time ago.